Cek 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 cek. Ah, udah mulai, jir. Bang Joko apaan? Hai, saran dulu bang. BTW halo, selamat malam semuanya. Selamat malam Bang Aser. Antri deh, ayo bentar. Belum buka ya, bos. Wah, udah kelar SPHSR. Belum kelar, jir. Belum. Ini starting nih. Ya 3 menitan. Memikir. BTW halo, selamat malam semua. Selamat malam. Apakah akan ada 200 full gratis LC? Apakah bakal ada something yang menarik di patch ini? Udah like BG, yuk, thank you Bang Pio. Kalau ada 200 juga aku ini siap nggak kayak kemarin. Moga-moga aja ada sih. Soalnya aku malas gacha LC Gilgamesh gitu loh. Kalau nggak ada ya kepaksa gacha jadinya. Tapi yang pasti gara-gara ada Gilgamesh, tim sabar aku jadi cuy. Gara-gara tim Gilgamesh ada, tim sabar aku jadi ya. Kalau yang nggak punya sabar ambil Archer E2 aja kak bang. Iya. Sebenarnya kalau kamu mau invest ke Archer lagi sih Bang Meki, lebih bagusan kamu ngambil Rin. Kalau kamu mau ngambil Rin boleh lah satunya Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh itu kalau nggak salah itu udah banget butuh sabar sekarang. Dengan sabar itu jadi lebih bagus banget gitu loh. Nyanya sih Himeko aku bang. Himeko. Ya kita lihat, let's see lah ya, kalau apa masih lama sih. I don't know. Aku cari limited dulu sih baru ke yang lain. Cari limited, cari collab dulu. Oke. Harusnya patch ini kita akan melawan Bang Asep ya. Bang Asep yang sudah berubah menjadi jahat. Enggak punah-punah. Nah, aku pengikut Sunzu ya. Ikat bang, pengikut Sunzu bang. Benar. Mana sih? Saya ingat sebagai pengikut Sunzu.
To work or to be destroyed? That is the question.
Sweetie, the destruction combo you ordered is here.
Just leave it on the ground. Thanks.
Oh, Nobar tapi di luar. Ingat ya, uang bisa dicari, barang limited punah menyesal. Sunzu. Ayo kau ikut Sunzu.
Look at all these feathers. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You're late. Too bad. My delivery service doesn't do returns. Beg me.
Nawatanan.
200,000 credits and I'll let you
San, kalau
go.
bisa disconnectin dari yo aman.
Just kidding.
Alamak, Asep Ramad dari ada Bang Asep cuy. Bentar, aku ngedisconnectin punyanya si
Let's
Bang
play a
Yenta.
game and see if your luck really is that good. As you wish.
As you wish.
The coast where
Yang
the
jahat mah
tower
Portugal
infinity
anjir, Bege.
slumbered, where the express set
Asad
off
bin
once
Asep.
more.
Nah, Asep jahat
As
ya
I
ini.
frequently call it,
Beda halo,
where
macam halo,
repeated
selamat malam semua.
mistakes began.
Ini rada blur ya.
Envy breeds corruption, and suffering forges heroes. A million colors
Teman-teman lu main pocong juga, main laser juga main. Dia lebih sepuan dari aku.
If there's nothing ahead of us, then we'll trailblaze a path forward with our own hands! Starblazer!
Anjay, tapi ini Gundam Mimeko cakep sih. Kenapa dia Edward?
This is the resistance I have been looking for.
Kid,
Anjir, tapi ini blur banget.
just look up at the stars. And as always, I'll be there to light up the entire night sky for you.
You saw a path no one had ever
Anjay,
trod before.
kelihatannya seru ya.
Then you set off on it.
Once more.
Don't be afraid. I'm here.
Oh shit. Apakah canon event akan terjadi, guys? Apakah canon event akan terjadi? Himeko akan mati lagi, cuy. Terjadi sih ini canon eventnya kayaknya. Bakal pakai kekuatan finality kayaknya saya enggak. Supaya Himeko selamat. Nah, canon event is the real ya. Canon event still a real ya. Cuman Himeko-nya keren banget sih.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
What the fuck
Good
is it,
morning,
bro?
good afternoon, and good evening.
Holbertnya
Welcome to the Honkai
Holbertnya
Star
jadi
Rail
emang, bener.
version 4.4 and Ravages does the whistle sounds. Special program. I'm your
Holbertnya
favorite host.
Holbertnya jadi sayap doang anjir.
Are you really Albert?
Berarti kan
Why do you
event
look
tapi
like
Bang
that?
Himeko yang kita tahu itu sekarang Imagine Himeko. Nah. Mau itu Imagine atau tidak,
Don't even
Himeko
bring it up.
harus mati ya.
Oh, Albert here was happily prepping for the show in the
Masih
office when
4.4 ya kali final.
Bam!
Benar,
I got
masih
knocked
jauh
out
ya.
cold. Some lanky hat-wearing weirdo tied me up and demanded I pay 200,000 credits, or else it'd be over for me. My
Tumben gak ada
poor
translatannya.
life savings. When I came to, I was already like this.
Oh, good thing it was just some hat-wearing weirdo. For a moment, I thought you might have run into Asat Pramod.
Asat Pramod? What do you mean, Asat Pramod?
Never mind. I guess you could call this a blessing in disguise,
Nggak
huh?
bisa bahasa Inggris. Bisa ya.
Now your legs are this
Cuman kalau ada translatean jadi lebih
Oh, I
ada
guess you're right.
sub Inggrisnya lebih
Alright,
bagus Bang
Let's
Pocong.
get
Biasanya
back to
ada sub
today's
Inggrisnya kan.
show. You two, as per tradition, why don't you say hi to the audience first?
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Pom-Pom, conductor of the Astral Express.
And I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. It's a pleasure to see you all again.
Welcome back, guys. Let's get down to business. That version trailer just now was packed with information.
Yeah, and just look at this picture behind us. Everyone's expressions are so solemn, it's got Pom-Pom nervous too.
At the end of the version 4.3 story,
Oke, ini
Asat
dia
Pramod,
ngambil
the
apa
Lord
dulu ya?
Ravager who aims to
Ngambil
destroy
patch sebelumnya
Elation,
dulu ya.
dropped his disguise and revealed himself to everyone, completely shattering Plain Arcadia's 15 years of peace. This must be the unusual fate
Berat bang, lu ngejar
indicated in
collab kasih
General Yao
Meko.
Guang's divination.
Ya, iya sih.
At this point, the
Paling
Phantasmoon
Himiko-nya nggak
games
dapat
are
sih, Bang Pocong.
completely out of control, and Plain Arcadia is
Tapi
hanging by
seperti
a
kata
thread.
SW ya, jangan ragu,
Facing
jangan
off against the
bimbang,
Lord Ravager
kacakan.
again. There must be some cursed connection between
Menyesal
them and the
nanti ya.
Astral Express.
Indeed. They've gotten so entangled, they even developed a father-daughter bond.
What father-daughter bond? The thought that every single one of those heartwarming
Gilga kan
father-daughter
free, bisa
moments was
berarti.
just some
Makanya
twisted
kita butuh yang
performance by
kayak
Asat
kemarin sih.
Pramod. It makes my
Kamu ragu
skin
berarti kamu
crawl.
pengen ya, Real.
Yay,
Makanya
don't
kita butuh
forget,
event yang
it's
200
not
sih Bang
just
Pocong.
Ryusuke who's a fake. Himiko's identity is still
Butuh
shrouded
yang
in mystery
event 200
too.
gitu loh.
According to Asat Pramod,
Biar
something
cuma
might have
gacarin aja
happened
kan,
to the
gacarin
real
doang,
Himiko
terus langsung ke
15 years
gacanya
ago.
Himeko.
Pom-Pom doesn't believe a single word Asat Pramod says. All Pom-Pom knows is that
Aku
passenger
ragu
Himiko
sama dengan
has
tidak
spent
pengen
all
nah
her time with
nah.
everyone on the Express and never once faked her feelings for us.
Thank you, conductor.
Well said. Though it really makes you wonder what exactly Himiko went through 15 years ago. You seem to spill quite a few secrets during your face-off with Asat Pramod, Himiko.
I'll have a chance to tell my story later. Right now, our top priority is dealing with the massive problem that is Asat Pramod.
But how are we supposed to do that? We can't even track him down right now.
Yeah, remember when Asat
Meragukan
Pramod held the
Indonesia, Mas.
Trailblazer
Gimana,
and the
SP?
others
Baru
into
mulai.
the world in canvas?
Himeko
He
mati
also
kah?
showed up
Enggak
in
kan?
the tavern,
Fix
the school,
mati sih
the
ini.
abandoned station, and a
Udah
bunch
fix
of other
mati
places
sih ini.
at the exact same time. This guy is seriously good at fighting with clones.
And every single Asat Pramod looks exactly like the
Fix
real
mati
deal.
sih.
They can act and fight on their own, and they've even got that same obnoxious way of talking. Oh, speaking of which, Pom-Pom just remembered that smart-mouthed meanie who fought Silver Wolf in version 4.2. Not only can he create clones, he also really loves to shapeshift, huh?
An old shape-shifting die, huh? For Asat Pramod, that ability helps him disguise himself to get closer to his targets. Just like when he turned into Pearl and Graphia. Nobody suspected a thing at first.
And then there's Ryusuke. He didn't just look the part. He even acted out his
Jadi
personality
yang
so
collab masuk benar
convincingly.
ke
He even bought
depan.
every last piece
DPQ.
of Himicat
DPQ
merch.
apa bang?
To
Apa
think
bang
we let
terakhir
him
depan.
visit the Astral Express and passenger Trailblazer.
Kalau
even called him
yang collab
Grandpa.
harusnya
Ugh.
masih masuk banner yang
Really
1
played
tahun
everyone
kemarin
for
sih harusnya.
fools.
But then again, who wouldn't
Jadi
love
yang
a
apa?
sensible, independent,
Heipo
and
kocak.
capable daughter like Himiko?
Depan
Besides,
gitu
is there
maksudnya. Bang.
really that much of a difference between acting like you care and actually caring?
Excuse me?
What made you burst out with that, Mr. Albert?
Benar ke depan nggak bang?
Weird.
Harusnya masuk.
feels exactly like something Asat Pramod would say.
Ke benar
Doesn't it just
selamanya.
scream meaning?
Iya, harusnya masuk
Stop
ke benar 1
imitating
tahun.
him, Albert. Just hearing that gives me a headache. But to tell the truth, he is quite the master of disguise. If you in the audience ever ran into him, you might not
Cuman
even
aku
know
balik
it.
lagi ya gitu.
True. But Pom-Pom
Cuman
has
aku
another
balik lagi
question.
ya, aku
He
adalah
uses
penganut
these
Sun
abilities to do
Tzu.
so many
Uang bisa
things that
dicari,
seem
barang
completely
limited
unrelated
punah
to destruction.
menyesal.
Why
Sun
is that?
Tzu.
Mm-hmm. There's a reason for that, of course. Based on previous intel, when a Sapromod carries out destruction, it's never just about overwhelming brute force. He prefers to observe like a chess player, sometimes even standing right beside his victims to watch them struggle in agony as they march step by step toward their demise.
Exactly. That much was proven during the catastrophe in Plain
Intinya
Arcadia a millennium
punah
ago.
menyesal.
It was none other than the invader Asat
Meme
Pramod
itu
who
lagi.
rescued Graphia from the ruins.
Jangan
He then
meremehkan
bestowed upon her the
apa ya,
power of destruction,
good of war
granting
ya.
her the ability to turn her brush strokes into reality.
Jadi mayat
She
nggak bang?
even ended up
Himeko udah
personally
mayat kan?
painting the ferocious giant beasts that destroyed her homeland.
Kemungkinan nggak ada sih,
Turning the victim into
cuman
the very
kayaknya
fuel for the fire.
kayaknya kalau mau menjadi mayat, Himekonya jadi
Maybe
mayat
to
sih.
him, destruction is just a cruel joke. Remember what we learned from the previously released Myriad Celestia about a Sapromod's
Soalnya
past
canon
before he
eventnya,
embraced the destruction?
kita butuh
To
canon event
him,
Himeko
the elation of
mati.
today is completely unrecognizable. Old and
Rahmat ya
boring.
bukan.
Peace has lasted far too long. Only a return
Ini
to
Asep
suffering
bang
can
namanya,
breed true
bukan
amusement.
Rahmat.
All that overflowing fear, powerless rage, and futile
Asep
struggle.
jahat ya.
How delicious.
Itu
What a
Asap
sick
Rahmat,
man.
bukan.
So he
Asep
turned
jahat.
Plain Arcadia into this?
Oh no! Is this
Kata
still the
hanya banner
Arcadia we
limited
know?
time.
There's rubble everywhere, and the roads have been cut
Rahmat
off.
itu kayak
Are those
potensial,
imaginary
nice
affected too?
potensial kan.
They're actually attacking people. And what's with these lightning
Oh
strikes?
ya.
Has even the thunder coil gone out of control?
Yeah, Sapromod has
Asep
warped all of Plain
Rahmat.
Arcadia beyond recognition. People are scrambling everywhere just to survive. But luckily, Perdido Station, where the express is docked, is still relatively safe and has become a rare haven.
El
What about our
menggila.
companions? How are they doing?
Don't worry, everyone's safe and sound for now.
Ada
They're just
Kuchiban.
forced to split up because of a Sapromod's action.
Ada Kuchiba, ada si Aspil.
However, according to Madame Pearl's observations, once the conflict broke out, Himiko and Asap Ramad dropped out of monitoring range together, leaving their whereabouts a mystery at one point.
To be precise, he deliberately severed any leads you could use to track me down.
Himeko.
Darn it!
Nah,
That
nah,
guy
nah,
really had it
nah.
all planned out.
Kita
But
butuh canon event ya.
why?
Judging by his behavior, he's extremely curious about what actually happened 15 years ago and the secret I carry. He's the kind of person who won't rest until he gets to the bottom of everything. If he's that fixated on it, I'd wager his obsession itself is a clue to what's really driving him.
Good point.
Okay.
Let's start by looking at the unanswered questions from 15 years ago. First off, at the end of version 4.3, we saw that when facing the Herald of Death, there was indeed another voice beside Himiko. Who was she? Does another Himiko really exist? What exactly is Himiko's identity? A Myriad
Ya,
Celestia short will
benar.
give us a few clues. on the
let's
secret
go.
verse.
Ada Mirip
Besides that,
Celestial
when Himiko faced
ya.
off against the Herald of Death, a giant mechanical arm appeared right in front of her. Later, when she went toe-to-toe with the Sapromod alone, the mech showed up again, and the Sapromod even called it an old friend. Where did this mech even come from? And why can Himiko summon it?
In the version trailer, passenger Himiko called it Starblazer. That name sort of rings a bell for Pom-Pom.
Uh-huh. Good catch, Pom Pom. As far as I know, the prototype for
Hey,
this
ini-
mech comes
ini
from the first
prototype
and
apa?
last stop of the Express, Akibili's
Prototype
homeland,
Express itu berarti-
Pegana, and was once used as a weapon of war. Pegana's legacy showing up in Plain Arcadia probably has a lot to do with the wrecked Express.
The Wrecked Express! Graphia and Ryusuke both mentioned earlier that it was a tower of infinity piercing the sky and earth. Were they talking about this
Ah,
place?
ini ya tempat
That's
apa
right.
si Express
Though there
jatuh
was
15
no
tahun
trace of the
lalu.
Star Blazer on the Express back in the day, I wonder how Himiko managed to get her hands on it. Not only did you find the clues, you also managed to restore the mech single-handedly. Wait, make that double-handedly. As expected of my navigator. And as for more details about the Herald of Death case from 15 years ago, there's indeed a bit more we can reveal. Stay tuned for the upcoming animated short.
Be sure to check it out.
Animated show.
Okay.
And aside from these secrets, right before vanishing with the Saprama,
Oke, berarti Meko
Himiko
ada
suddenly left
2
behind
video
a
ya ini.
clue related to the Express. Cracking the clue might just reveal Himiko's whereabouts, and so try our best to try and stall a Sapramad and
Anjir,
wait for her friends to
si
show up.
I believe
Black
the
Hole-nya si
Trailblazer
Black,
will step up,
efeknya
uncover the
nyambar-nyambar ke
truth
muka
from
Dandan, anjir.
15 years ago, and find a way to deal with Asat Pramad. When that time comes, we'll face this battle together.
You said it. We'll always find a way, no matter how hard things get. For now, let's see what kind of tricks our final enemy, Asat Pramad, will resort to in battle. As a Lord Ravager, what he brings to the fight goes way beyond his usual flippant nonsense-spouting self. And as a former masked
Anjay.
fool, an express navigator, and now a Lord Ravager, he assumes
Wih,
3
bisa
distinct
jadi 3
forms
dia
in
ini.
combat, each wielding a different set of abilities.
Those 3 faces looming over us. So intimidating.
First up is a dazzling performance. Rocket magic! If the audience isn't careful, they
What the
might go
hell?
like this. Boom!
What the hell? Dua.
Is that how rockets are supposed to be used?
Is dice rolling also part of the battle?
Yep. 3 special effects to
Aset
choose
aslinya
from.
3 orang,
Keep things
real.
fair. You get 1, and he gets 2.
How very fair.
Now check this out. Pew! Audited it.
Can he stop playing around?
I'm afraid not. This
Main
battle is just a
biliar dia
game
ada.
of destruction brought by the Lord Ravager. If you don't play along, all that awaits us is the Destruction Deluxe package.
Anjir. Nggak bisa ditabrak kasur rasanya.
However, after clearing the trial, Trailblazers can obtain High Hopes of the Falsely Enlightened, a trace level up material through Echo of War, the Comedy of Doom.
Varna
Darn it!
Nah.
Pom-Pom can't wait to teach this meanie a lesson.
Right now, I just want to rip his die off and kick it around like a ball.
By the way, it's rare to get the chance to converse face to face with a Lord Ravager on equal footing like this. This time, the Trailblazer will also be able to uncover quite a few interesting things through Asat Pramad. Like gossip about the Lord Ravagers, their first loves, and stuff like that. Oh, or maybe you'll even be able to uncover some secrets regarding the truth of the finality and the Trailblazers' origins. But how much you actually manage to uncover, well, that'll depend on your own skills. All right, story time's over. Now, let's check out the all-new Himiko Nova's performance and battle.
Let's go El Gundam. Cakep sih itu. Anjir, cuman kopinya Harry racun, Wak. My Raccoon kayaknya nice. Set, ini ulti ya. Keren.
Passenger Himiko really is something else with her brand new powers. She looks more like a valiant Valkyrie now. She's so full of spirit.
I know, right? With an aura like that, even old Albert is getting all fired up.
My younger self probably wouldn't have believed that I'd actually get to fly into space and pilot a mech one day.
That's right. It's also her biggest highlight in combat. Himiko Nova is a fire-type character following the path of erudition. When Himiko
Ya,
Nova is
seperti
on the
biasa
field,
erudition ya.
she immediately deploys a territory and summons the Star Blazer mech.
Wow, if Passenger Wells
Ini
saw
keren
this,
sih.
he'd be so thrilled.
Ini
He'd
keren
drop
sih.
everything to study it for 3 days and 3 nights straight.
All enemies will be brought onto the satellite platform. This is our home turf.
When using her ultimate, Himiko will lead her teammates to pilot the mech together.
Huh, that's so cool!
When you're piloting the mech, enemies are like ants on the deck with nowhere to hide. The mech even auto-cruises at high altitude, giving us complete control of the field of vision. We can pilot Starblazer to unleash 2 different attack abilities against the enemy. Use hyperluminal particle beam to slice through foes with a blur of light blades, dealing damage and gaining charge. After aiming and charging up, the mech unleashes an orbital annihilation pulse and consumes all charge. The more
Ya,
charge it has,
ini
the
sama
higher
kayak
the
apa lah
damage
ya.
dealt.
And once
Jadi
the Blade
sama
of
kayak
Light's attack
Kastor
card
ya.
is depleted, Himiko will also lead everyone in piloting Starblazer to launch the final blow.
Ya
What
kayak
an
Kastor lah.
explosive strike! Take that! That's the power of the Navigator!
Spot on. And that's not all. As the
Cakep sih,
navigator
benderanya
of the
juga cakep,
Express,
anjir.
Himiko will always protect her teammates alongside Starblazer and lead everyone to victory. By using her skill,
Isi chart dari
Himiko Nova
basic
can gain
attack
Navigator
penuh
Semaphore,
pakai skill.
which increases allies' damage and recovers uses
Iya,
of the
cuman
assist
lebih
skill.
ke pas di ulti
What's
itu
an
lebih
assist
mekanisnya
skill?
lebih kayak
The
ke
conductor is asking the right question.
assist skill.
In Himiko's territory,
Lebih ke
all
custom.
allied teammates will gain an extra special ability, the assist skill.
Ya sama sih
The
kayak Titan
assist
pun
skill
juga
has
sama.
its own dedicated button. Once you use it, you'll call on Starblazer to lend a hand, launching an attack
Yang
on
Meteor
all
Payton sama
enemies.
sih.
And if the teammate using the assist skill is a fellow companion from the Express, depending on who they are, they'll also gain special effects.
Wow, the Express cohort has such a strong bond! But what if they have different forms like Passenger March? Do the special effects apply to every form?
Don't worry. In my eyes, March will always be March. No matter how much our companions grow, this bond will never change.
You can open the buff information screen both in and out of combat to check the specific effects.
Got it! That makes things way more convenient!
Outside of
okay.
battle, Himiko Nova can also pilot her mech while exploring the map, locking onto the enemy from high above and launching attacks on the enemies within range.
This is
Tidak terlalu
practically
berguna ya
turning into a
untuk
first-person
menjelajah.
shooter!
Yep. All right. Now that we've seen the combat showcase, let's check out the banner details for this version. Throughout the whole duration of version 4.4, Trailblazers can obtain the limited
apa semua?
5-star character, Himiko Nova, and the drop rate or the limited
LC-nya
5-star
apa semua?
light cone, a star that
Itu
lights the
instant
night,
kill
will
musuh
also be
kroco kok bang?
boosted. In the first half of version 4.4,
Instant kill kroco
limited
kan?
5-star
Not bad sih
characters
berarti.
Sparksy, Don Hung from
Sparksy.
Mansorterai, and
Dan
Evernight,
Heng.
as well as limited 5-star light cones, dazzled by a flowery world.
Evernight.
The worlds apart and to Evernight stars will have a rerun. In
Paling
the second half of
Evernight-nya
version
juga sih.
4.4, part 2 of the special warp event will also
Part
become
2-nya
available.
jelek banget.
The limited 5-star characters Saridra, Anaxa, and Aventurine, and the limited 5-star light cones Epoch etched in golden blood. Life should be cast to
Part 2-nya
flames,
jelek
and
banget sih, bisa
inherently unjust
di-canceling
destiny
sih ini.
will rerun.
Kecuali kamu nggak punya
Alright.
si Hydra ya.
All right, that's a wrap for today's show. As the whistle sounds and ravages, do you two have anything else you'd like to say to everyone?
Let Pom Pom go first then. The crew of the Astral Express has been traveling together for a long
Dapat banner
time.
langsung.
And we faced many challenges.
Areal
But as long as
masalahnya
we
nggak
always
nggak
stick together, there's
harusnya
no
nunggu
obstacle we
adventurer
can't
biasa
overcome.
itu berarti.
We've definitely been
Harus
through a lot of
nunggu
tough moments
adventurer
along the
SP
way.
aja daripada
But that's exactly
pergiran
why
ya.
traveling and trailblazing together holds such profound meaning. As long as we never give up, we'll always be able to trailblaze a path to the future. But this time, whether we can continue depends on your choice.
No,
I've
Himiko.
laid all my cards on the table.
Big hero. Did you enjoy my show? I'm really looking forward to your performance.
No,
And
ternyata
my dear
aslinya
daughters.
Bang Asep telah
Whatever you
menyusul.
Don't let me down. See you there.
No, Bang Asep sudah menjadi doppelganger ya.
What? Still thinking about Himiko? I'll tell
Nah
you
itu bang
about
Asep tidak
about
terduga
Himiko's
rewas.
childhood.
All right, Himiko. That's it for tonight's bedtime story.
Aw,
Off to sleep now.
good night then, Dad.
After his daughter fell asleep, the poor Dean always had to spend some time alone, tackling his endless mountain of work. That's what he got for working 2 jobs. But that day, a little accident happened.
Dad, you've been working so hard. I brewed you some coffee.
Himiko! This is the first time you've made coffee for Dad. I'm so touched.
Mati itu fix anjir.
So good.
Mati itu fix.
Really, Dad? Then I'll make some for you every day.
A thought flashed through the Dean's mind. Could this kid have already seen through his disguise? No. Impossible. It didn't matter, though. He barely went home anyway. And in the blink of an eye,
Who is it?
Himiko grew up. They say that in
What's
school,
wrong?
she was reliable, mature, and highly trusted.
Please don't beat me up! I really don't have any more money!
Hurry! Himiko, I see them! They're right up ahead!
Quick, get behind me!
Himiko!
What the hell?
Thank you!
Don't be afraid. You're safe now.
Such a good kid. Never giving me anything to worry about. It really took the fun out of being a father. Later, Himiko's weathering curse got worse. So it was finally my time to shine. Or so I planned.
My sweet daughter, why aren't you answering the phone? Daddy's home, but the house is completely empty. Where are you?
We moved 5 years ago.
I'm back for 3 days this time. Want to go grab some seafood noodles at Kraken's Tavern? We can even pick up some treats from your favorite spot on the way.
I don't like...
Mendalam sekali ini
Never
beliau.
mind. I've got stuff to do.
Area.
Go eat by yourself.
Ooh, is this the long overdue rebellious phase? Daddy's looking forward to it. What about you, protagonist? Are you really not going to call me Grandpa one more time?
Redeem code. Ada 3 redeem code nih. Tiritik. Mana bang? Mana bang? Collab bang.
試してみないことには始まらないか。絶対
Jadi
に
di
当
pos
たりを引いてみせるんだから。
Nah ini dia.
はあ？
ひざまずくなら今のうちだぞ。
サーバントに指図されるのも悪くないわね。勝つのは当然よ。輝け！
これが戦いだと？遊んでやろう。
それじゃ
存分に我が前にさらすがいい。
天の女主人をたたえ喜んでひざまずきなさい。
Imagine Holy Grail. Wah,
Whether or
what
not
the hell
your
is it?
world has a day-night cycle, welcome to my stream.
My little Sparks heads! Your favorite
Sparks
Sparksicle is
heads.
back to play with you!
Good day, everyone.
Lancar
I
nggak di
am Veritas Ratio.
Dispense with the formality.
nggak Shinda.
Best seats for these two.
Albert, your entrance is way too over the top. Can you even read the
Lancar
teleprompter from
tidak
way up
ada ya.
there?
You guys just don't get it.
0 points.
Mug. Oh! Hey! Who did that?
Albert, watch your language.
Exactly! quickly! The stream's gonna get taken down!
Oh, fine, my bad. I just couldn't pass up the rare chance to scratch that itch. All right, let's officially get down to business. Welcome back, everyone, to the version 4.4 preview and the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladework collaboration special program.
Woohoo!
Apakah?
Finally, getting to the main topic.
I've been looking forward to this collaboration for
Apakah?
ages.
Ada
Especially
event
when I saw they
200.
actually brought in the legendary Rin Tosaka and Gilgamesh. My heart practically leaped out of my chest.
I'd really like to see how this night plays out.
Don't get ahead of yourselves, you two. Let old Albert here break it down for you. Naturally, our story this time takes place in plain Arcadia. Just look at where we are right now.
The Little Furbo's publishing house.
No, it's Ashvale's detective agency.
There's another case?
Correct. 2 big news stories just broke in the Arcadia recently. Remember the Star Rail Fest we were invited to back in version 4.1?
It left quite an impression.
I don't just remember it. I really remember it. Sparksicle even made a cameo as a live host.
Following the epic battle with the Daybreak Squadron, the crisis was averted, and the exhibition is still ongoing. And the Astral Express also teamed
Ayo
up with
bang,
Perlux
cepat
Core,
ayo
providing
bang,
quite a few
jangan
pieces from the
yapping-nya,
collection for the exhibition, including a memento from the Trailblazers' adventures, the Holy Grail obtained in Penacony. Someone filed a report, though, saying the Holy Grail was stolen right off the exhibition floor, and all fingers are pointing at a girl in red with twin tails.
Huh? Wait, don't all look at me! Am I really the type to just swipe other people's stuff?
Could it be Rin Tosaka?
Leave it to Dr. Ratio to hit the nail on the head.
But what does she want with the Trailblazers' Holy Grail?
She didn't really have a choice. After the 5th Holy Grail War ended, Rin Tosaka embarked on an adventure across different worlds. She accidentally stumbled into ours along the way and ended up completely draining her magical energy. Stranded here after losing her magical energy,
Ayo
Rin
bang, ayo
Tosaka
bang.
sensed the presence of the Holy Grail. In a moment of desperation, she borrowed it, attempting to summon a servant to help out and use the Holy Grail's power to leave. After some tinkering, the wish-granting Grail connected with this land brimming with wish power, and just like that, it booted back up and started working again.
Wait a sec. Didn't Screwlum turn this Holy Grail into a display piece back in Penacony? How is it actually working again?
Tumben nobar
That's the
pas
crux of the
waktunya.
matter.
Ya
This
sedang
decorated
ada
Holy
waktu
Grail
aja sih
does
Bang.
work, but the way it's used is definitely a bit
Sumpah ini
different.
banyak
The power
banget
it uses
apanya
now is wish
bacotnya
power rather than magical
Gappingnya.
energy, so it can't
Gappingnya
directly
terlalu
summon
banyak.
heroic spirits or initiate the ritual. Instead, drawing upon Rin Tosaka's memories as its current holder and the Trailblazers' memories as its owner, along with their experiences from past Holy Grail wars, it directly selects and matches the participants. You could say this is actually an Imagine-A Holy Grail war.
Whoa! Isn't this just a massive cosplay convention?
Since the contestants are picked based on memories, they should all be familiar faces to the Trailblazer, right?
Not necessarily. At least to the Trailblazer, Gilgamesh is hardly a familiar face.
Yep, Sparks is right. This time around, the Trailblazer won't just run into familiar companions from their journey who appear after being summoned by the Holy Grail. They'll also make new friends and new opponents.
But wait a minute. If there's no magical energy in the Holy Grail, doesn't that mean Rin Tosaka still can't leave?
Which brings us to another huge piece of news. When the ritual began, golden rain poured from the Arcadia sky, and countless treasures fell from above. Time to make a fortune. If I could just snag one or two.
Albert, you're practically drooling.
Snap out of it.
Sumpah ini
Rumor has
ini
it,
terlalu
a lot
banyak
of people
tapping sih.
scored treasures
Troll.
from this rain, and each pair of participants
Udah 5 menit
walked
loh
away
ini.
with an incredibly precious treasure of the king. These treasures are packed with wish power, and apparently the Holy Grail can convert them into magical energy in some bizarre way.
So, if we track down the holders, collect the treasures, and toss them into the Holy Grail, we can build up magical energy?
Wait, no. You just said treasure of the king. You don't mean the treasures of that king, do you?
That's right, the very same king. The treasures of Gilgamesh.
I heard he's super possessive of his treasures. Would he really let something like this happen?
But I've also heard he's lost the key to his vault more than once. So I guess it's not that surprising.
So yeah, things went off the rails real quick. The scattered treasures sparked a massive uproar across the Arcadia, and some folks are even using social media to stir up the pot. Seems like they've got a hidden agenda. Right now, the Imagine Holy Grail War has already kicked off, yet the identities of our opponents remain unknown. Even the King of Heroes has manifested in this realm due to his scattered treasures. Everything is happening way too fast. There's definitely a mastermind pulling the strings behind the scenes. As a key player who participated in the Pentaconian Holy Grail War, the Trailblazer has been commissioned by the Department of Aberration Defense to team up with Rin Tosaka. Their mission: swiftly recover the treasures of the king, stabilize the situation, and track down the truth behind this series of occurrences.
Plus, it'll help Rin Tosaka stock up on enough magical energy to continue her journey.
That's right.
I wonder what kind of beautiful sparks our friends from another world will create. May collide with ours this time around.
So please stay tuned for this collaboration, Trailblaze Continuance, Imagine Holy Grail War.
Can't wait!
Ah, yes.
Plus,
Okay.
this year's collaboration
Para
event,
Star
Star Rail Nights, will also unfold as the story progresses.
Ada
During
apa
the
tuh?
event, we'll be fighting side by side with Rin Tosaka to take on the
Alamak,
enemy.
Epinyo, iya
In battle,
jir.
not only can we use characters' own signature moves, we can also freely wield various noble phantasms to unleash different abilities. And as the story
Mirip FGO
unfolds,
tuh.
we'll encounter different noble phantasm holders. Defeating them will allow us to recover their noble phantasms and gain even more abilities. Plus, new characters will also join the team lineup to fight alongside Rin Tosaka, unlocking their unique noble phantasms and moves for an even richer combat
Main
experience.
FGO kita nih.
Oh, and one more thing. You'll also get to see some classic noble
Pakai
phantasms in
silver
action
medgarnya,
during combat
anjir.
this time around. Like this one.
Whoa, rule breaker.
Rules are made to be broken, right?
Bingo! And as we dig deeper into the investigation, we'll gradually reveal the true identities of the remaining masters and servants, getting closer and closer to the truth.
Oh, wait. What's this on the blackboard? It's actually kind of cute.
These are painstakingly crafted notes of our research
Bang,
technoo,
kok Rin
Miss
Tosaka jadi
Tosaka, to help everyone sort out our current
dia
progress.
udah
and
berumur
new
soalnya.
Anyway, keep exploring alongside Rin Tosaka. Grab more powerful noble
Kalau dari
phantasms,
lore-nya
try
di
out different
sini dia udah
combat
berumur.
styles, and uncover the truth behind this Imagine Holy Grail War.
Okay.
Okay, now that we've covered the event details, let's learn more about our two guests from another world.
Oke, Rin. Apakah ini Mai? Tapi ini star deh. L ulti star ya.
No wonder everyone calls her Miss Tosaka. She's so elegant, even in a fight.
But besides gem magecraft, I think I saw something
Lo.
else.
Kok
Is that the
tidak ada
jeweled sword
Inggrisnya?
Zelrich she's holding?
Lo. Kok
And
tidak
when
ada
she was up in the
Inggrisnya?
air, wasn't there a giant bow following right beside her? I swear I've heard someone mention a scene like this somewhere.
You got a sharp
Soalnya kalau
eye,
Rin yang
Sparky.
ini secara
These are
lore-nya dia
actually
itu udah
powers Rin
berapa tahun
Tosaka
setelah
acquired during her travels and
High Star
adventures.
Mahir.
And now you can
Udah
wield them
beberapa tahun setelah
effortlessly
selesai
as her
FGO,
own.
Bang.
She
Bang
never
Hendro.
forgets to study and reflect, even while traveling.
So-
So, the rumors of her diligence
Beberapa
are
tahunnya itu aku
true.
nggak tahu, cuman
That's
udah
right.
lama
Now,
banget
let's take a closer look at
habis
how
selesai
Rin
FGO.
Tosaka performs in battle after arriving in this new
Kayak
world.
FGO nggak tuh?
Rin Tosaka is an erudition character whose attacks deal quantum damage to enemies.
Oh, a mage who actually throws hands?
Looks like she's no slouch in close combat,
Unlimited Blood Walk.
despite being a mage.
Besides close combat, an exceptional mage like Rin Tozaka is naturally a pro at using gems in battle. After using her technique to enter combat or at the start of combat, she gains a certain amount of gem energy. During combat, whenever an
30
allied
gem.
teammate consumes or recovers skill points, crit damage increases and Rin Tozaka gains gem energy.
Oke.
Here comes the sparkly gem magecraft.
Ya berarti
Gems
harus
are pretty expensive.
uhunya emang sih sebenarnya
Rin will
nggak perlu
first
kan.
save up the gem energy she obtains, and once it reaches a certain level, her skill will level up. When using her enhanced skill, Rin Tozaka can deal damage to all enemies. She then consumes her current gem energy to deal multiple extra instances of damage to random enemy targets. The more gem energy she has, the more times she deals damage.
So, how do you obtain gem energy more
Oh,
efficiently?
langsung hilang nggak tuh
You forget
gem
what was
energy?
mentioned earlier. The rate you gain gem energy is tied to changes in skill points. So, use that to your advantage.
Oh, so that means we need to spend or recover skill points more frequently then.
That's right. Plus, when using her enhanced skill, if the team has enough skill points, Rin Tozaka can directly consume skill points and convert them into gem energy to replenish her ammo. When using her
Okay.
ultimate, Rin Tozaka summons a giant bow and transforms a planet into an arrow,
Anggal
firing it from the sky to the earth. This deals damage to all
Real
enemies and
Istar, ya.
immediately recovers one skill point.
Sky above, earth below. When it comes to a brawl, Rin Tozaka steals the show.
Wait, in that scene just now, after Archer fired an arrow, did Rin Tozaka also launch a follow-up attack with a giant bow? What's up with that?
Good eye, Professor. When Rin Tozaka and Archer are on the same team and certain conditions are met,
Hey.
they'll launch a joint follow-up attack, dealing damage to all enemies and recovering skill points.
I see.
Finally, the scene I was waiting for.
Oh, dia pakai Archer yang
Alright, next
sparkle
up,
tubuhan
let's meet
mono
the
quantum.
other character.
Nice.
The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh.
Oke, Gilgamesh. King, mahkotamu King. Senjata Sparsi itu. El mahkotamu King.
That air of superiority and arrogance is exactly as the rumors described.
You can't have a scene like this without dropping a killer line.
Rabbit dog, who gave you permission to look at me? Keep your eyes glued to the ground forever.
Spot on! Totally spot on!
That was a pretty good impression.
Just some basic acting chops.
Speaking of which, this King of Heroes really never forgets his street lamp no matter where he goes.
Petir ya.
I wonder if he's satisfied with the height of the streetlights in Dimension City.
Ini katanya
this is
udah
how it
ketergantungan sabar banget sih. Jadi kalau kamu nggak ada sabar,
To
skip
think
aja sih.
those noble phantasms we'd only ever heard rumors about, Ea, the Gate of Babylon, Enkidu, all showed up one after another.
Mm-hmm. This King of Heroes' combat abilities totally match his personality, too.
Oh.
Gilgamesh is a lightning character following the path of destruction. Boring enemies aren't worth the King of Heroes going all out. When entering combat,
Enkidu.
Gilgamesh will be in a bored state due to a lack of interest. A bored Gilgamesh will automatically use his basic attack, casually attacking the enemy. After any
basic attack.
ally takes action, he accumulates interest. And when a teammate uses their ultimate, Gilgamesh gains additional interest, boosts the damage of his own ultimate, and regenerates a certain amount of energy.
Okay.
Arrogance is really just another form of stupidity.
But once you please the king, he really gets into the performance. When using his skill, Gilgamesh deploys the Gate of Babylon. Ignoring the enemy's defense, he uses Enkidu to firmly pin them to the ground, then fires weapons from his vault, dealing multiple instances of damage to the enemy.
The sky is filled with Goldie's weapons. Talk about
Kayaknya gua
flash.
ambil Gilgamesh
I
ya.
can practically
Nice.
hear him laughing through the screen.
Gaze upon my royal visage. Using his ultimate,
Anjay.
Gilgamesh summons Enuma Elish, After analyzing the world, he unleashes earth-shattering power, dealing damage to all enemies. Enuma Alice!
Even the attack name is incredibly flashy.
It's like the whole world is being ripped apart. Talk about over the top.
Bagus sih.
From the looks of it, that strike of his was definitely meant to
Animasinya
end it
oke
all.
sih.
So when he and Saber are on the same team, there's an extra effect too. When faced with this worthy opponent, the King of Heroes will also take action. He steps in to flaunt his kingly majesty, hurling countless weapons onto the field to deal damage to all enemies.
Classic Gilgamesh, through and through.
Yep, after pulling a stunt like that, Gilgamesh even gains interest following the joint follow-up attack. See? Clearly he's having a blast.
This team-up is just...
When using his technique on the map, Gilgamesh unleashes Enkidu to
ini
imprison
baru
nearby
Enkidu.
enemies upon entering battle. He also immediately gains a certain amount of interest.
The skill design this time really captures the King of Heroes aura. Plus, we get to see so many iconic scenes all at once.
I'm actually more interested in seeing
Gratis
how he
LC-nya
behaves
mana
in the
bang?
story.
Event gratis LC-nya
Alright.
mana bang?
Next
Butuh
up,
ini
let's
bang.
take a look at the other important info for this version. The Honkai Star Rail and
ini
Fate
gratis
Stay Night
Gilgamesh-nya.
Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration will officially launch on July 24th. From when the collab starts and until the end of version 4.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character Gilgamesh or Archer for free.
Choose one to obtain for free.
Wow, the entrance of the ever-arrogant King of Heroes himself. I bet he'll bring quite a few spectacular moments to your trailblazing expedition.
If you truly end up traveling with Gilgamesh, you definitely won't be bored on that journey. As for whether it gets written into an epic,
Ayo
that's
bang.
entirely up to your
Eventnya mana bang?
performance.
Event
I'm
gratisnya
thrilled
mana
to meet
bang?
the King of Heroes.
Event gratis LC-nya bang.
So, once you choose a character to claim, you'll also receive a set amount of the corresponding upgrade materials. After the collaboration kicks off on July 24th, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration character Rin Tosaka from the Gem
Okay.
Coursing in Red banner and the limited 5-star collaboration light cone Flickering Stars from the Kaleidic Coruscation banner. Through Of the Beginning and Enuma Alice, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration character Gilgamesh, and they can obtain the limited 5-star collaboration light cone I Am As You Behold in Age of God's Golden Gate. Meanwhile, the guarantee counts will be shared between this phase's collaboration character and light cone warps, and the first
okay,
phase's
okay,
collaboration
okay.
warps. With the launch of the second phase of the collaboration, we will merge the event warps from both phases under the Fate UBW Collaboration Warp category. For more details, please refer to future official notices. Plus, this collaboration warp will also be available long term.
Ah,
Oke, L banner
are
setahun
we
ya.
getting any warp promos like last time?
You bet!
L banner
After spending a
setahun
total
ya.
of 200 Star Rail special passes,
Nah,
Trailblazers can directly choose
ini.
and claim one limited
Ini yang
collaboration
Papa
5-star light
suka.
cone once the collaboration event begins. I am as
Ini
you
yang Papa
behold, or
tunggu.
the hell where ideals burn. The special
Oke, berarti
promotion
aku
lasts for
cuman
all
perlu
of version
gacarinnya doang.
4.4. So, from the version update until the collaboration event begins, any Star Rail special passes spent in any limited warp will count.
Amazing!
that is actually pretty great.
With the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration about to launch again, we want to once again take this opportunity on the special program to sincerely thank all our partners.
A heartfelt thank you to Kinoko Nasu and Takashi Takeuchi for their continuous help and support, from story planning to character combat design, all the way to the project's launch.
Banner nggak punah-punah
Here's a little
real.
something for the dedicated staff behind the scenes who worked so hard both this year and last. Thank you for everything.
Good work.
We hope this year's content delivers a stellar experience for everyone. Our voice artists have also prepared some special well wishes for all of you. Let's take a look.
開拓者の皆さんこんばんは。東坂凛役の上田香奈です。
Ada
崩壊スト
redeem
リ
lagi
ール、
nih.
フェイトステイナイト、アンリミテッドブレイドワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。私もいつもと少し違うリーを演じてとても楽しかったです。 実はストーリーの中で長年の夢が一つ叶ったので、私にとっても今回のコラボは特別な経験になったなと感じています。一族の使命を背負い、たった一人で聖杯戦争の道を歩むリンと、困難が待っていると知りながらその旅路を歩む開拓者、二人には重なる部分がいくつもあります。違う世界を生きている二人なんですが、その根底にはボロボロになっても決して諦めないという強い意志があるんですよね。今回のコラボではリンが別の世界で魔術を振るい、そして新たな仲間と出会います。活躍するリンをまた見ることができて私も嬉しかったです。どの世界にいてもリンは決して諦めず一歩も引かない、そんな優秀な魔術師です。ぜひ今回のコラボを楽しんでくださいね。開拓者の皆さんが旅の中で自分だけの光を見つけられますように。常に余裕を持って優が垂れ、これが遠坂の家訓よ。開拓者、旅はまだ続くわ。ここ一番ってところでヘマしないようにね。
Oke.
開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。
Ada
フェイ
Gilgamesh
ト
juga
ステ
ya.
イナイトギルガメッシュ役の関智一です。崩壊スターレイルフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボがいよいよ始まります。常に頂点に君臨する王ギルガメッシュと星の海を渡る開拓者、一見すると全く異なる2人ですが、実はどっちも自分の意志で前へ進むという揺るぎない信念を持っています。古の英霊が新たな星に降り立つ時、そこで目にするのはもう一つの戦争だけではありません。彼の輝きと矜持を余すことなく受け止める広大な新天地です。果たして新たな世界に現れたギルガメッシュはどんな活躍を見せてくれるのでしょうか。ぜひこの旅をお楽しみください。そして王の器を見届けていただけたらと思います。ほう、そこの開拓者とやら、この俺の姿を拝むことを許そう。王の宴は整った。光栄に思え、そして存分に楽しむがいい。
Thank you all for the well wishes. Next, let's take a look at the rest of the content in version 4.4.
Oke,
No
ini baru
corner
event ya.
stays dust-free forever. In the version event, Anti-Graft Brickbuster, Aventurian gives us an assignment to launch an internal investigation into IPC corruption. With the help of Prometheus, the AI assistant provided by Silverwolf, we'll try to crack the IPC firewall, infiltrate their system, and secure key evidence.
Do I have to be a hacker too?
Yep. All sorts of cracked data bricks from the firewall will keep raining down from above. We
main yang apa itu nyusun
select the landing spot and catch
barang
and
teman
stack
itu
the
aja.
bricks one by one into a tall tower formation. Once the firewall is completely dismantled, we win! The higher those data bricks stack, the wobblier the tower gets. The firewall will also unleash various counter abilities to interfere with our efforts. So, be careful with your moves, everyone. But as we stack, we'll also gain all kinds of handy abilities.
Tetris year, bukan Tetris. Ini yang numpuk-numpuk kayak magic apa itu bang.
After clearing story mode,
Pokoknya setinggi mungkin aja, bukan Tetris itu. Kalau Tetris kan harus nyusun sampai merata.
To complete the challenge together.
Got it.
Stack them steady and tear it down fast.
In addition to the new version events, Currency Wars Zero
Kayak
Sum
Currency War
Game is
update.
also getting an update. Ascension level rewards will be expanded to level 170, and the maximum rank difficulty will also be raised to AH50. We invite everyone to step up and take on the challenge.
Not bad. Being able to snowball your wealth is a skill in itself.
4 new characters: Himiko Noba, Motion Axe Blade, Rin Tosaka, and Gilgamesh will be added to the character index. Meanwhile, Blade, Himiko, Sampo, and Bela will also become expert advisors. Let's chat about the new characters first. First up is Himiko Nova. She has 2 initial bonds, Express Cohort and the Independent Bond, Navigator. When Navigator Himiko Nova enters the field, if any companions from the Express Cohort bond are present, Himiko and Nova can select one of them to help pilot the Express. Himiko will directly join the selected companion school bond, obtain the corresponding bond effect, and increase the bond tally by 1. At the same time, depending on the companion she selects, she can additionally enhance her own abilities and the Express cohort bond effects in different ways.
Oh, so that means if I
Anjay,
select
beda-beda
Donghong
warna tuh.
and Bibiter Lune, Himiko will directly join the skill point bond. And she can tag along to consume skill points and draw for prizes too?
Yeah, that's right. If you select Sunday, Himiko will join the energy bond and gain extra ultimate mech attack counts.
It looks like we'll be able to try out a bunch of new team compositions in this version of Currency Wars.
Yep, Mortanax Blade will also be joining the Stellaron Hunter, Blood Flame, and Debuff bonds. Upon entering battle, he'll immediately deploy a zone that continuously provides damage and support effects for the entire team. Plus, every time he enters battle, Mortanax Blade will randomly forge a piece
Ya,
for
tidak
himself
penting
from
lah
the
ya ini.
recommended gear list. If he is already fully equipped, he'll level up an existing piece into privileged equipment.
The spirit of a craftsman.
Tidak
Rinto
penting lah
Saka,
ini ya,
meanwhile,
strategi
is a
Seneko
character
bakal
with
susah
both
sekarang.
on and
Kayla sama
off-field
Sampo masuk ke
Miss Tosaka is
expert
definitely
adventure
joining
gear,
the skill point
real
bond,
gear.
right? Since she's such a pro
Nggak bisa
at
high
using
speed
gem
Pela
energy and
jadinya.
skill points, she's bound to bring a ton of awesome combat effects to the skill point bond.
Spot on! Once Rinto Saka takes the field, she can consume gem energy to buff the whole team. Plus, she can trigger a combo skill with Archer, whether he's on the field or not.
That's so awesome!
The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh, will also join the energy bond as an on and off-field character. Plus, as long as Gilgamesh is on the field, every piece of equipment on our team will catch the King's eye. Since they're now the King of Heroes property, they'll boost the team's lucky strike damage, and the effect he gets himself is double.
Wait a minute. Do Rinto Saka and Gilgamesh both get a brand new bond?
That's right! With the addition of our 2 new collaboration characters, we're also introducing a brand new collaboration faction bond, Holy Grail of Destiny. Rinto
Okay.
Saka, Gilgamesh, Saber, and Archer will all be part of this bond.
Ya
Whenever
apalah
the
ya,
Holy
lebih
Grail of
banyak
Destiny
pilihan
bond level
aja lah
goes
ya.
up, we get a shot at a Holy Grail wish. The omnipotent wish-granting chalice will randomly dish out wish missions. Just pick one to complete, and you'll score rewards straight from the Holy Grail. But watch out. You might have to pay a corresponding price. Of course, the higher the bond level, the greater the challenge of the refreshed missions. Complete a mission, and you'll also have a chance to obtain Destiny components like Avalon and Enuma Elish. Equip them to gain extra effects.
Wih, bisa di-equip juga nih.
Fill and answer my wish!
It's worth noting that between the version 4.4 update and the launch of the collaboration, the collab faction bond, Holy Grail of Destiny, along with Rinto Saka and Gilgamesh, will first join Currency Wars in a special form. These 2
Okay.
collaboration characters will first provide support to allies through projections. Once the collaboration kicks off, they'll make their official debut, and everyone will be able to fully experience the Holy Grail of Destiny bond and the collaboration characters.
Providing support through projections first actually makes sense.
Aside from that, this update also adds some interesting new investment strategies and investment environments, like this guy's to blame, and also financial manager, verbal resignation procedures, and hands verb off the keyboard.
Huh?
Apaan?
What and what?
That's right. The Furbos have joined Currency Wars too.
Ya,
For
Pak.
example, after you
Kartunya
get
lebih
your
banyak
hands
ya.
verb off the keyboard, every time you enter a new node, Jamiba will automatically help us with some store and combat operations.
Ah, Furbtastic.
In this version, we've also made a bunch of updates and enhancements to existing bonds and characters. We can't wait for you all to try them out in
Makin
game.
susah dapat over gear, real
Plus, this
gear.
update introduces 2 new
Oke, ada
planner
planner
ornament
baru.
sets, Fallen Star Anchorage, and Cosmic Life Sciences Institute. Feel free to farm whichever you need. The
Fallen
gift
Star
of Odyssey
Anchor.
is also
Game
arriving
Odyssey
right
seperti
on
biasa,
schedule.
ada
Check in
10
to
gratisan,
claim
not
a
bad, not
10
bad.
There are also the Planner Fisher and
Double
Garden of
planner,
Plenty events.
double
So
second.
remember to take on the challenges.
Double
And after the
second.
version 4.4 update, The Gift of Stardust store will also be getting some new arrivals featuring the
Tidak
new
berguna sih.
Penta Flavor Emoji.
Whoa! This isn't gonna be some kind of mini kitty or mini
Tidak
oldie
berguna
or
sih, cuman
something,
oke
right?
lah ya.
No! It's just an innocent egg yolk. When you equip the egg yolk, the Penta Flavor Emoji, it'll fly alongside us, and its expressions will change when it's idle or interacted with.
It actually flies! Bringing along a little guy that changes expressions is definitely going to lead to all forms of wacky effects during cutscenes.
The store has also been updated with brand new trail-based fashion, fan-made Ligus.
It's really Ligus, made just for
Jadi
you.
Legus.
Are you sure this didn't come straight from a fan booth at Star Rail
El
Fest?
menjadi
Just
Legus ya.
admit you're tempted.
I'm totally tempted.
Udah Epin
Alright,
Mania
alright,
tambah
it's my
Epin
turn
lagi.
now. All eyes on me, my
Outfit
little
baru
Spartan.
Sparsi.
My new
Cakep sih
outfit,
ini.
Candy-coated waves, is hitting the store soon. Oh, that little hair bun is just too cute.
Cakep sih.
So this is your new virtual streaming model.
Ini baru
It's
skin
very distinctive, and it
Acer.
most certainly suits you.
Dazzled
Ini
by
baru
a
skin
flowery
ya.
world, streamer Sparksy is the most dazzling of all. I declare today's candy-coated waves successfully received.
Woo!
In this version, we'll also be getting some system optimizations. First off, you'll be able to level up characters and light cones with a single button, making it much quicker and more convenient. Our achievement system
Lumayan
is also
211
getting
sih ya,
optimized.
real.
You can now claim all your unlocked achievement rewards.
Oh, udah
Just
nggak
one
perlu,
click.
udah nggak
The
perlu
achievement
ambil satu
screen
nih.
will also feature a search function, making it easier to find specific achievements.
An efficiency boost is always appreciated.
Additionally, the annual Hoyo Fest offline exhibition is returning from late July
Jakarta,
to early
Indonesia,
August.
30
This
Juni.
year, it'll once again be visiting 6 major cities across Southeast Asia. We prepared a wide variety of interactive experiences and exclusive merchandise at the event.
Not bad, not
For
bad.
specific event
30
and
Juni.
ticketing information, please stay tuned to the official Honkai Star Rail social media channels.
We look forward to seeing you again this summer, Trailblazers.
Come and play.
All right, that's all for today's show. See you
Hey,
next
itu
time,
doang.
Trailblazers.
See ya.
Itu doang.
Farewell, everyone.
Itu doang.
Thought something was a bit off. Who took my script? Bleh.
Everneck aja. Overall not bad sih ini akun. Overall oke sih. Mari kita periksa Hoyolab. Not bad sih, moga-moga aja story apanya juga bagus lah ya. Story collab-nya bagus. Tidak mengecewakan kayak kemarin ya. Oh, belum ada nih. Tuh Sakanya bisa besok-besok. Nah. Kalau bisa Dewan lah.
My hair, yearning, be more than friends. Boy, the boy, pick up poo, pick a little bamboo's gonna lead my way to you. Baby, since the last time we spoke, it's been so long. I miss you, I'm loco, but hope you don't know.
Belum apa ya ini? Baru muncul banget soalnya. Bener siapa aja yang rerun bang? Banyak banget yang rerun bang. Banyak banget yang rerun.
Also,
Sparsi dan Heng Danang Everneck. PS2-nya ada Cidra. Si Anaksa sama Mbak Turin. Malah kayak
Part 2 of this.
banyak banget nih.
Anything else?
Belum lagi sama Saber dan apa kemarin kan. Overall ini bagus sih. Dibilang cukup oke, ya ini lebih fokus ke collab-nya sih menurut aku. Paling hari pertama story doang, habis itu collab-collaban gitu sih. Untungnya masih ada yang event 200 ya. Mana dah? Untungnya masih ada event 200-an ya.
そこの開拓者とやらこの俺の姿を拝むことを許そう。
Jadi ya simpanlah apa kamu dulu. Terus ada skinnya Sparsi. Orang-orang mau sih itu. Singa nolak, nice. Oke, overall aku mau istirahat bentaran dulu. Abis ini kita lanjut Joki JJJ. Thank you banget untuk yang udah nonton bareng aku juga tadi. Fihsan pamit undur diri. Sekian, thank you untuk semua. Pamit, bye-bye. Bye-bye, thank you ya untuk semua. Thank you juga untuk top chat tadi, Bang Pocong, Bang Meki, Bang Mas Haru, Bang Asep, Bang Mayo, Bang Hendro, Bang Pio, Bang Atrada, Bang Meter, dan yang lain-lain. Pamit bentar.